Hello, hello, Facebook and YouTube. This is your girl Stephanie, aka Edini Hostel Sapapa. Currently, here doing readings for Earth signs. Currently on the sign of Taurus. So let's get into it. During your pre-shuffle, I saw that there was a relationship. I feel that you are needing to make amends for, but you're blocking it. You're being stubborn, as the bull usually does. There's an apology that you need to make to someone, but as usual, Taurus usually, you know, don't want to accept accountability or want to apologize for anything. But this is a time for a new you, for a new evolved you. That is the non-evolved Taurus, not the evolved Taurus. Okay, so now it's time for you to go to the next level. So the first card we have here is the Nine of Swords, because perhaps you're realizing that this person that you may have hurt, possibly by running wild, chasing after beauty. Maybe you cheated on someone. Um, you realize that it wasn't worth it, and now you're wanting to move forward in the relationship with this person. You're looking at the past and how you perhaps past, but this the way the card is on the table is this looking like looking towards the past. You're looking at the past and how, and you've gotten clarity on it, right? And you're realizing, and King of Swords, you're realizing and mastering your mind and understanding, okay, now it's time for me to move forward. It's time for me to mature, to master my mind and not allow my longings and my passions and just this stubbornness or this brokenheartedness to keep me uh, sabotaging the relationships in my life because I'm afraid to get hurt. Um, So we have here the Two of Cups. So again, this is a soulmate relationship that you feel like you may have lost because of maybe being manipulative, because you were blocking yourself. You were blocking this love from coming in. And we have that's clarified by the infatuation card. Adoration, addiction, compulsion, because you're maybe addicted to that past storyline that you've been telling yourself. But it's time for a new beginning. Time for you to act differently, Page of Wands, to truly gain control of self, Emperor, and stop playing the victim. Stop playing the victim. It's time to shatter those old ways you have shattered and make a commitment to self to move forward. And perhaps, make a commitment to this person. Maybe this is the person you're supposed to marry, and that's the reason why this person has been able to have this kind of effect on you. But so the bottom of the deck we have the Queen of Wands, which is about taking matters into your own hands by gaining your confidence back in regards to this energy of abandonment and truly transforming, embracing this transformation and doing the work that's needed so that you can bring back the happiness into your life and perhaps this person. And then beneath that, we have the World card. Again, learning the lesson and evolving so that you can bring the happiness back to your life. Again, this is a new beginning and happiness. Then we have the Beginning card here, new direction, fresh start, maybe a second chance. Below that is the Nourish card. Self-harmony, soul growth, and comfort. It's time for you to grow beyond this negative energy of this unevolved Taurus energy and receive this insight that is coming to you, Page of Swords, to overcome the ego, because it's your ego that's roaring. So your oracle cards, and they all fall in line with the reading perfectly. We have the Spirit of Gratitude. Okay, so this is about praying, because it's going to take maybe perhaps prayer for you to get this person back into your life because of what you've done and the way you've betrayed them. And no, be gentle with yourself. You betrayed them and did the things that you did because you were hurt, but it's time for you to go within and to deal with that hurt. I'm sorry, that wasn't Spirit of Gratitude. This is Broken Open. Broken Open. This situation has broken you open. Spirit of Gratitude. And you also got the Call of the Muse. This person is your muse, is your muse to heal, and to heal the brokenness that is within you. The bottom of the deck is the royal you, which is about you taking responsibility and accountability for your work, for your actions, you know. And beneath that is earth magic, and you are earth sign. So this is about you mastering yourself, and it's going to be magical if you take the lessons that are being offered to you now. So let's read Spirit of Gratitude. I'm going the order in which I read it when I was doing your reading. And again, I laid out the cards previously just for the time's sake of the video. So Spirit of Gratitude is the power, the prospering power of prayer and communion with the divine, knowing that your prayers will be answered exactly as they're meant to be. Prayer connects directly to a higher power. It's a reminder that our lives are a sacred conversation that we are continuously engaged in, that a power greater than us acts on our behalf and is activated and is activated through us, suffusing our hearts and mind with faith that is life-affirming, loving, and compassionate. We engage in humility, knowing we are co-creative partnerships and that we have so much to be grateful for. Expressing gratitude, asking to be of service, is the most powerful, prospering prayer of all. Ask to be of service and offer your apology and your amends to this person that you've hurt, and how can you make things right? Because this person perhaps is your soulmate, and you want to manifest that back into your life. You want to manifest them back into your life and not them have them walls up to you. So you have to show that you've undergone, like the death card here, that soul, that ego's death, and are able to evolve. It says expressing gratitude and asking to be of service is the most powerful, prospering prayer of all. So focus on appreciation even for the smallest aspects of your life. In doing so, it's like waving a magic wand. Everything you need comes without effort. Obstacles fall away, and purpose becomes even clearer. So go into prayer. Pray. This is the kind of prayer that will prosper you and others today. It's one of deep, abiding gratitude. When you do so, you become a magnet for miracles. When you're grateful, and when you ask to be a channel for the divine purpose, for divine abundance, love, and compassion. The power of Source is within you, and it's time for you to awaken it. Let's go to Call of the Muse. Okay. So the key concepts is allowing creativity without being self-conscious. So you may be putting yourself out there in a way that you never have been before. Maybe being romantic, buying flowers, and doing these things to win this person back. It says you're being invited to create, to be the artist in your life. The process can feel intensely personal. Your ego and self-identification are ironically unnecessary parts of the equation. While you may think you own the magic of your creativity, can you truly say you're the inspiration of the source? Maybe this person inspired you to do some things and inspired the confidence that you have that allowed you to walk out and go cheat on them or whatever. Who knows? It says, imagine your creativity stemming from another spirit guide, the muse. Just as the genius needs to partner with intellect, so does the muse need you to open your heart and let magic flow through your intuition and your emotions. Maybe that partner, needs you to be more emotional and available. Maybe they need you to exhibit more emotional intelligence, and it's time for you to evolve into that. And there's emotional intelligence videos on YouTube, so look them up. They're very, very good. I've watched a few myself. It says stop seeing yourself as the center of the process and instead see yourself as a partner in a creative dance. It says the energy of emotion is waiting to be given a voice, a name, a shape, a color. Journal. Finish that project. Start something new. Paint, sing, or dance. And don't worry where any of it lands. Don't worry about where any of your efforts lands. Just do what you need to do. If that person accepts it, good. If they don't, that's okay too. Know that you learned the lesson that you needed to learn, and that you've grown and that you evolved. Okay. Don't worry where any of it lands. It has its own plans for you. Exactly. Your muse knows where all of this is meant to go. The big magic is in the experience of answering the call to growth, self-harmony, to elevation, to evolution, right? Like I said, this is all is to bring you happiness and health into your life. And beneath the sun card was the Knight of Cups, which is again offering that apology. So let's go to the energy, to the Oracle card broken open that you have here. It says the gift of grief, you know, being shattered. And you did have the shattered card, remember? Being shattered as a result of loss, the potential inherent in failure. So there's potential in this failure. There's potential in this loss. It says there are situations in life when you see the value of loss, grief, and a broken heart. Yet it's not the pain that must be your focus here. No, not even the story of what happened or the details surrounding it is as important as what the results from the experience were. So it's time for you to learn the lesson and to take in the lesson and evolve and to grow. It says, can you see that this situation has broken you wide open, enabling you to have an even greater capacity for love, compassion, empathy, and understanding? You cannot be the same person as before. It's time for a change. It's time for evolution. The only way forward is to move through it, though. You can't avoid it. To move through it without resistance or manipulation. The Magician card, it can be manipulating energy as well. Without attempting to bargain with unseen forces. No, it's time for you to be in prayer, humbleness, and gratitude. Because none of your usual fallbacks can put you back together again. It's time to stop the cycle. If you fall prey to self-absorption or self-pity, it will just make it harder to get to the next gradual phase leading to relief. Get out of self-absorption and self-pity because it's stopping you from the relief that you're calling in, that you're wanting. Yet even if you are prolonging the inevitable, you will get there eventually. The gift is in accepting who you've become as a consequence of integrating this difficult experience and allowing yourself to be more than you were. Wisdom comes at a high price. Love the you that is the result of being broken open by life challenges and lessons. All right, Taurus, that's what I have for you. Hope they helped in some way, shape, form, or fashion. I love you all, and until next time.